Hey, boo. I've been thinking about love, the big kind of love, the love that's a force of God, that God is, and that you are. And yet, so many of us experience relationships where a partner or a parent or another significant one uses love like a bargaining chip. You receive more love when you do this, but other times it's revoked. You receive the warmth and tenderness of love at certain times, and at other times it's gone icy cold. You are given love, and then love gets removed from the equation. And this might be physical, intimate love. It might be just the love of connection that comes from deep connections. It might be the love you experience around someone you don't even know that well, but it comes and it goes, it flickers. It's in and it's out. But what is the real cause of that? After a while, that pattern of love as a bargaining tool, I love you if you do this for me, but I won't love you if you don't, I'll revoke that love, all of that is something that, in a sense, we are giving and taking and removing from ourselves. Everything that happens in our life was manifested by us. You manifest all of this. So if that kind of a relationship, that person that bargains with love, but that also reflects when love is coming and going and flickering on and flickering off, and being revoked and being restored and being revoked again at someone's whim. And we know this is bordering into narcissism, like when you don't pay your bill to your cell phone service provider. You're late with your bill, and they try a couple of times to get the money from your account. It's not there. What do? They start to disable your service. And this is what we do to ourselves. We disable the love from coming to us without necessarily intending to. But it's because we don't see ourselves as deserving of love. We don't look inside and see how we are that love. That all we are is that love. That is the nature of our energy, is love. So love becomes this bargaining chip. So we give love out of obligation, or to be a pleaser, or to keep ourselves being appreciated or liked. Oh, if I do this, then you will love me more. Even if it's something that you're not happy about doing. Now you can say, well, I need to be compliant. I need to play along with things. But at the same time, there may be things that you find yourself very uncomfortable with. But out of fear of not being loved or liked, we go along with it anyway. Because our state has become one of subservience to a situation. It's not serving, it's being subservient, below serving. It's a very different feeling. We want to rise above that because we are pure love. And love never fails in knowing what it needs to do or when it needs to be done. Really let that be absorbed in yourself, in your cells, when you contemplate that. Because love is not an on-off. It's a constant. It's a force. It's a constant, like electricity, like air. It's there. It's always there. It's more than, say, an app that runs in the background. You can't dismiss it. You can't deny it. It is what you are made of. So you don't need to use love as a bargaining chip or to fulfill a contract or an expectation. That would be mocking God, which is who you are. You are God, the operant power. You are that consciousness. You are that divinity. There is nothing else. There is, yes, God the Father, the God self. My Father and I are one, and my Father is greater than I. However, you are entirely of God, in God, as God. And God is that love, and so are you. That is the force of love as a constant. It's like water that seeks its own level. It must create space for more love at all times. And it enables anything that isn't love to be moved aside. And that's what happens when we stop using love as a bargaining tool. It really becomes more of a battering ram that knocks down anything that is in its way. Love moves anything out of the way that is not love, that is unlike itself, to make room for more love. Anyone who does not serve your situation in love by virtue of you seeing yourself differently as deserving of love and being loved and being love itself, that anyone who is not compatible with that will get written out of the scenario. And others who are will be written in. That is cause and effect in action. That is manifestation. It's the essence of manifestation. Love you, boo. See you next time.